Hey guys, welcome back to Adaptive PE. This week we're going to be doing some fun exercises. So I'm going to be teaching you how to do adaptive PE using items around the house, something you might find in your own house. So let's get started. We're going to start by taking some deep breaths to get really grounded. So I'm going to set this down here. Let's stand with your hands down by your side, or you can sit. And if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. Otherwise, just lower your gaze. And we're going to take 5 deep breaths in and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, try and relax your body. All right, here we go. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Good, that's 2. We're going to do 3 more. Two more, here we go. Last one. All right, now I feel ready to go. So I have my cheat sheet here. So we're going to get started. The first item that you can find in your house to do this activity is going to be either a towel or a blanket. Either one works. So, one of the things that you can do with a towel or a blanket, I'm using my yoga towel here, is you can use it to stretch. So what I like to do is kind of bunch it up so that you can grab it in your hands like this. And then I like to use it to help me stretch up. So reach up, lift your chest up, get a nice stretch here. Let's hold it for 10 seconds. Good, good. Now we're going to lower our arms down by our feet and stretch down here. And again, we're gonna hold for 10 seconds. Good. All right, come back up. Now we can use it to stretch to the side. So we're just gonna lean one side, make sure that you're not straining, and then switch to the other side. Very good. Ooh, I feel a nice stretch on my side there. Good. All right, now I like to bring it down in front of me like this and twist side to side. Nice and slowly. Good. The other thing that's fun to do with this is more of like a game, is I like to throw it up in the air. So I kind of open it up, try and throw it up in the air and see if I can get it to land on my head or on my shoulders. This is easier to do with smaller blankets, but let's try it again. So we throw it up and then try and get under it. See if you can get it to land on your head. So that's good hand-eye coordination. So yeah, there's a couple of movements that we can do using a blanket or a towel. So I'm going to set that aside. We're going to move on to our next item, which is any type of ball. Any ball that you have in your house. Can be big, small, could be a beach ball, a basketball, soccer ball, bouncy ball. Whatever works for you. So what I have in my house today is this fun little ball here. So you see it has some holes in it. This is actually my dog's toy, but I thought it would be good to use here. So some of the activities that you can do with the ball is you can throw it up and down to yourself, switching hands. So this is good for hand-eye coordination. So use one hand, toss it, whoop, try and catch it in the other hand. You could even try doing it in one hand, so keep one hand behind your back and just toss it up. Try and catch it with that hand. Good. Or you can use 2 hands. Yeah. Another thing you can do with the ball is you can pass it back and forth with a family member or a friend, whoever is quarantining with you in the house. If you don't have somebody home right now to use the ball with, you can also throw it up against the wall. So I have a wall right here I can use to throw it back and forth. Good hand-eye coordination here. You can also use it to dribble. This isn't really good for dribbling, but if you have a nice bouncy ball, you can try and bounce it on the ground and see if it'll come back up and you can catch it like in basketball. So we bounce. So it doesn't work too well for that. The other one, the last one I was thinking, actually there's one more. So we can use it to dribble with your feet. So you can pass it back and forth. You can pass it back and forth with a friend or a family member. And then the very last activity we can do is you can find some sort of container. It can be a box, it can be a bin. I have these pots here, so you can use these, set them down, back away a little bit, and try and throw your ball and land it inside your bin. So it's kind of like a little, oh, that almost made it. It's like a little basketball hoop. Let's try the other one. Hey, made it. So that's another activity that you can do using household items. So I'm going to set these aside. See how much time we have. Okay. All right, so we're going to move on to our next item, which is a broom. So there's all different kinds of brooms. It doesn't matter what kind you have. I'm going to be using my Swiffer here. So this is a good one as well to use for stretching. So you can use it to stretch just like we do with the towel, like that, down and up, or twisting. So that's another option for stretching. We can also play hockey or golf. So if you have a small ball in your house, I'll use this dog ball that I was using before. Here, you can use your broom to move the ball around the space that you're moving in, like that. Or you can pretend you're at a golf course. Maybe I'll use one of my pots here, set it up like a little hole for the golf ball, and see if I can try and hit my golf ball into the pot. Oh, just missed it. Let's try it one more time, see if I can get it in. Hey! Excuse me. All right, so that's another thing we can do with our broom. The last thing I wanted to show you is you can do the limbo. So this one you're gonna need a couple chairs as well as your broom. So I have a couple chairs here. Excuse me. Just swallowed a little funny there. All right, so I have my broom set up on the top of these two chairs, and now I can try and limbo. So the classic way to limbo is to bend and go all the way under. But this is pretty low. So you can try and crouch down and walk under like that. And go backward. Try not to hit it. Very nice. You can turn to the side and go under like that. Or you can get down and crawl underneath. Okay? So that's a fun game you can play with your broom. So I'm going to set this off to the side. And we'll move on to our next one. So, canned food, which is the one thing I forgot to grab before I started recording. So let me go grab some right here. All right, so I got a couple of canned veggies here. I have lots in my pantry. I'm sure you guys have some canned foods as well. So there's a couple ways that we can use these to do movement. We can use them as pretend weight lifts. So you can pretend you're lifting weights with your cans, like that, or you can raise them to the side, like that, or in front, like that, or you can go towards the back, so keeping your hands behind you and pushing up. Good. Some different ways to lift weights with our cans. The other thing you can do with canned goods is you can create an obstacle course. So I only grabbed 2, so it's going to be a little obstacle course. But you can set them up in a line all the way down like that, and then you can practice weaving in and out of the cans, like a cone weave, okay? So that is some activities we can do with canned goods. So I'm gonna set those to the side. We have a really fun one. This is actually my favorite. So this is called alphabet note cards. So you can find all of the different letters and descriptions in the description box of this video, but just for the purposes of the video, I'm going to show you a couple of them. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna get some note cards and write the alphabet on them, so A through Z. And then on the back of each one, there's gonna be a different word that's associated with that letter, and it's gonna be a movement word. So for example, this is the letter A. On the back of letter A, it says airplane. So what that means is you're gonna try and move around like an airplane. So I'll show you. I have a couple other ones I'll do for you too. So we got A for airplane. So you're gonna get up and move around the space like you're an airplane. If you're feeling fancy, you can do some sound effects too. Sounds more like a car than an airplane, but you get the idea. All right, so we're gonna move around the space. You can even pretend like you're flying to your favorite destination. I wanna go to Hawaii right now, so I'm gonna pretend like I'm flying to Hawaii. Nice, good. All right, so that's one of our note cards. Let's do another. All right, I got C. Let's see what C says. C says chair. So that means we're gonna pretend like we're sitting in a chair and we're gonna try and hold the pose. Let's do 10 seconds, okay? So let's see. Sit down in your chair and hold for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! It's a good workout on my legs. All right, moving on to our next note card. We got the letter F, and F stands for frog. All right, I gotta do my best frog jump. You guys ready? Here we go. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Again, you can do the sound effects if you want to. All right, we got 2 more we're gonna go through. This time I got Z. Z stands for zipper. All right. So this one we're gonna pretend like we're a giant zipper, and we wanna zip from the bottom all the way up to the top, okay? Whoa. So we're gonna pretend like we're grabbing a giant zipper here, maybe use 2 hands to zip it all the way up, 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 up. All right. And then if you feel like it, you can unzip it. So we're gonna take our zipper from the top, use both hands, pull it all the way down. Ta-da! All right, and our last note card we're gonna do today is P, and that stands for picking apples. So this one is good for reaching. So we're gonna pretend like we're reaching and picking apples in an apple orchard that has really tall trees, okay? Oh, there's one that's down here on a lower branch. All right, I'm gonna switch my barrel to my other arm and use this hand to apple pick. Oh, there's one that fell on the ground. Good. So that's just a few examples of the different ways that you can move using the alphabet cards. All right. Our last item that you might find in the house that you can use to do adaptive PE is chalk. I don't have any in my house. We usually do. I don't know what happened to it. But if you have any chalk, you can go outside and create an obstacle course. You can do a hopscotch little course. Hopscotch looks like this. You hop 1 foot, 2 feet. 1 foot, 2 feet. So I guess even if you don't have chalk, you can pretend that you're doing hopscotch. So 1 foot, 2 feet. 1 foot, 2 feet. Do it with me. 1 foot, 2 feet. 1 foot, 2 feet. Good. All right, so that is my full list of exercises or movements that you can do with household items. Let's finish up by doing 5 more deep breaths and then we'll be done. So go ahead and assume the position that we started the video in. So we are standing with our arms by our side, trying to relax our shoulders and the rest of our body. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. Otherwise, lower your gaze. Let's take 5 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Here we go. Two more. Last one. All right. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys get to experience doing all the different movements that we went over today. Make sure that you drink lots of water and take lots of breaks while you're doing this video. And hopefully I will see you next week. Enjoy the sunshine, you guys, all right? See you soon. Bye-bye.